beautiful pool and that fountain. And at night, that fountain lights up. And the owner says that they pretty much spend most of their time out in the Florida room. As you can tell, we have the doors open because right now it's 80 degrees.
Hello everybody, and thank you for coming on another community tour. We are turning into Westfield Lakes right here, right now. We are in Winter Garden, Florida, and this is just a beautiful community we had to give you a sneak peek of. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the tour. Going to give a little bit of information while we're strolling along through here, and at the end, we are going to go back to that home tour that we gave you the little sneak peek of. So Westfield Lakes is in the beautiful area of Winter Garden, Florida. It's located just right off of the Florida Turnpike and State Road 429. Really quick access to get right back on to wherever you need to go. Lots of mature trees, lots of retention ponds, where you're going to be right next to Lake Beulah, as you can see on that little map down there as well. A number of these beautiful homes do border that lake there. Although many things can always change, currently the HOA is around $60 a month here, and that covers the park, the tennis court, play area, and the fishing dock that they do offer to the residents here at Westfield Lakes. As we take this turn right here, that white fence right there to the right there, that is where the playground and the soccer field are at. Also your access down to the fishing dock there. All right here we have a home just sold in October for $412,000, 5-bed, 3-bath, 2,800 square feet there. Just want to point out a few homes that you can see that have sold and what they've sold for to give you an idea of the community here and what it's going for currently. All of these lawns are very meticulously maintained, offering great curb appeal here in Westfield Lakes. So we're definitely close to many Central Florida attractions, Lake Butler, many great top-rated schools in this area as well. Speaking of schools, it's Lake Whitney Elementary School. It's a little over 5 miles away. For the middle school, it's Sunridge Middle, again, 5 miles away, and West Orange High School, just 2 miles up the street there. Other things nice and close would be Winter Gardens downtown, only about 3.5 miles away. And if you haven't checked that out, it is just a great area. You've got to take a look. Lots of awesome shops. They do a farmer's market. It's something to check out for sure. Now, downtown Orlando take you about 16 miles to get to. And then Restaurant Row's not far, 11 miles away. And if you're into the shopping, you have Mall at Millennia and many other retail shops about 14 miles as well there. I think one of the main things we always think about with Florida would be also the parks. So the parks are going to be Walt Disney World, 13 miles, and Universal is about 15 miles away. So super close to the theme parks, if that is something that interests you here. These homes were built in 96 through about 2007. Square footage is going to vary as you see different size homes here, but they're going to range anywhere from about 2,400 to around 4,200, give or take a little bit there. And like I said, we will point out a few different homes that have actually sold, again, just to give you an idea of what's going on in this awesome community. If you are curious of homes currently available, by all means reach out. We would love to help you out and even set up your own private tour for one of them. Just a beautiful day for a stroll, as you can see. I do love the fact that it is a very mature neighborhood. Lots of mature trees offering that shade. And by the way, don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you would like to click that notification sign, that way you don't miss any future community tours. We'd love to have you follow along for the next one. All right, we're going to make a turn down this street right here, and there have actually been 2 homes that have sold, so we're going to point these ones out right here. So this one right here, 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,400 square feet, just sold in August for $641. Beautiful home. And coming up to the left, you will see another home that recently sold. Here we are. So this home just sold in August of 2023, 4-bed, 3-bath, $2,775 per square footage at $659.9. As we take this right, straight ahead is another entrance. If we just kept on going here, there is another entrance into the community instead of where we took our entrance in off of Warrior Road. You can also access the community off of Windermere Road. There's that other entrance just straight ahead there, but we're going to turn now onto Bluestone Circle. But what's nice off of Windermere Road there, they have the Roper YMCA Family Center just about a mile up. So great option. They also have a park over there. Great little area to explore. All right, rounding around the corner here. We are going to check out another home here to the left. So it sold for $645 in October. 3-bed, 3-bath, $2,529 for square footage there. Again, just definitely a neighborhood where everyone has care and taking care of their lawns for sure. We just passed it, but we're going to come back to that home that we just saw the for sale sign in the yard to the left, and that's the home that we are going to give the home tour. We had an opportunity to sit in open house for a friend there, and just super excited to actually walk you through that beautiful home. So many updates done. Again, it is currently available. Let us know if you would like more details on it, would like your own personal tour. We would love to talk to you about that home. Straight ahead then there is, again, the area to access for the fishing pier, the tennis court, the playground right there to the left, as you can see beyond the little white split rail fence. So we're going to just finish rounding around this loop and exit the community the same way we entered. So our tour is almost over, but like I said, hang tight. We are going to finish checking out that home that is for sale. I think you are going to love it. It is gorgeous. And the view that they have out the back, just awesome. It sits on the retention pond. The fountain lights up at night. But here is another last home to talk about. It sold for $672 in October. It was a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,600 square feet. Just again, another wonderful home here in Westfield Lakes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click those notifications so you can follow us for every other tour that we do. Let us know if there's a community you would like to see next. And thank you for coming.
Okay, this is that beautiful 5-3. Zoom out a little bit. Let's check it out from the outside first. It's a 3-car garage. Sits right on the pond right over here. And there's a fountain right out there, right out back. And you'll see what I'm talking about as we enter. Okay, there's the pool. Okay, we got a little formal living room as we enter. Really nice space. I was mentioning to Jessica that I personally would probably turn this into an office, close that in with French doors. Okay, we're leaving the formal living room and walking straight into the formal dining room. Perfect space to get everybody around. Nice big window. And over here is the restroom. Beautiful shower. Nice touches on it. Back through the main living space. Open to the kitchen. Lots of cabinets, even cabinets underneath the island. Open to the outside, which we'll check out in just a little bit. The master's down over there. We'll check that out probably last. Laundry room. Right next to the 3-car garage. And like most garages, very well used. As we go through the kitchen, this is another perfect spot for a breakfast nook if you wanted to put a table right here next to the coffee bar. And as we walk through we'll make a left where we'll start with this bathroom. This one is the one that has not been updated yet, like the rest. But it also is your pool bathroom. So it can be closed off with this door right here, standard bathtub, and you have your bathroom. And right there, you have your first bedroom. This is the the bedroom they use as a guest bedroom. Not huge, but decent size. Probably a 10 by 10 plus that extra little door space. We come over here and our second bedroom, which is also our third. If you can see right over here, and follow my hand up, over there, it goes around. This used to be 2 bedrooms. He made it into one giant one for his daughter. However, at any point, it can be just turned back into 2 bedrooms, and it's decent sized bedrooms, probably 11 by 11 or so. But I think they did a really neat job. If we leave this bedroom, we can head upstairs. To the loft area. Very nice space. He did have his own its own AC put in up here, just wasn't quite keeping up. That is actually a closet now, and the closet space right here. Just a nice hangout for either the kids or office getaway or pardon my cough. Okay, let's come back where we started. With outdoor space, we'll hit up the master. This is a large Florida room. Large Florida room, probably 20 by 15 or so. It's hard to tell, but this furniture is probably about 13 to 14 feet across. Just wonderful set. And open to this beautiful pool and that fountain. And at night, that fountain lights up. And the owner says that they pretty much spend most of their time out in the Florida room. As you can tell, we have the doors open because right now it's 80 degrees. So 79, and underneath there, it's cooler because that stays almost shaded the whole time. They spend most of their evenings out here and watch the fountain, and it's beautiful, as you can tell. As we walk back around, we'll see that you actually have access to the Florida room from the master bedroom, and we'll go see that. There's Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Go. We'll start entering that. Nice space. They picked out some very luxurious looking wallpaper that accents really well in this space. It's not an enormous room, but as you can tell, this king size bed still leaves plenty of space all over. It just feels like a wonderful space in here. You got access to the Florida room, the beautiful view, and last but not least, this gorgeous bathroom. And I kind of wanted to do this one last. It feels like you're walking into a designer's haven between the chandelier with kind of the smoked mirror and the way it lights up, all the way to kind of the marble tiles and the rain shower head. It just feels luxurious. And that updated mirror, that incredible, absolutely incredible. They did a great job. Only thing this doesn't have is a tub. However, this space right here was actually designed for a tub, and they actually were gonna put in a clawfoot right here. However, they are not tub people, so they did not. But it does have the sewer set up right there and the plumbing in the wall. So all you gotta do is set the tub down and hook it up. This space, which used to be a separate bedroom, is now a walk-in closet, a big walk-in closet. And I think they did a great job just having a big space in here. I'd probably, in the middle of this room, maybe set something down to sit down on so you could put your shoes on. But other than that, this place is absolutely incredible and immaculate. I think this ends our tour of the house. We'll just walk through this grand space one more time, just to show you everything it has to offer. Outdoor living, which is attached to the indoor living, the beautiful kitchen, formal dining, the formal living, bathroom over there, and this living room.